There are many items that can make our everyday lives easier. These items give us solutions to everyday problems, but also could keep us prepared for an unexpected emergency situation just in case. One such item that we can carry with us every day could be a Swiss Army knife. A Swiss Army knife with countless functions is a must for anyone. And another item that we can carry with us every day could be a product that made of paracord rope. Paracord is a strong, lightweight nylon military rope originally used for parachute suspension lines in World War II, but now a popular general purpose utility cord known for its durability and versatility in survival, camping, fashion, bracelet lanyards, and crafts. So, how about we try to marry these two items together to create an alternative, ideal, useful tool for either daily use or survival? So I'm thinking of creating a quick release paracord bracelet and attaching a Swiss Army knife to the bracelet so that the bracelet can work as a carrying pouch for the Swiss Army knife. But at the same time, the bracelet pouch can be a separate tool. How cool is that? So we're gonna need a few meters of paracord, thread, a needle, a lighter, a pair of scissors. Also, we're gonna need a kind of fabric or a piece of strap, anything that you have available. I will use a piece of fabric from an old backpack. First of all, we're gonna make the pouch for the Swiss Army knife. The model of Swiss Army knife you will use is purely your choice. Logically, we need a small and light knife, such as 58 mm model or 74 mm or even a 84 mm if it is a slim allox version, such as the cadet model. It also depends on the size of your wrist. I'm thinking to use a 58 mm model that includes scissors, a small blade, nail file, a flathead screwdriver, flashlight, and tweezers. I will build the pouch in the simplest way possible, using home materials, so that anyone can build the pouch without needing to have special skills. In case you can make a more professional pouch using higher quality materials, it wouldn't be a bad idea at all, especially if you can make a low profile Kydex pouch like the one in the photo. It would be ideal for our project. Start sewing the pouch from the point where the knife enters. Place the needle near the two widest points of the knife. Take a piece of paracord, fold it in half and wrap it around your wrist. The paracord should be longer than the perimeter of your wrist. Now take a second piece of paracord and remove the 7 inner strands. Next, we must sew at least 3 loops onto the pouch so that our bracelet can pass through. In this way, we'll secure the pouch onto our bracelet. Let's check if the pouch fits properly through our bracelet. It should stay in place without rotating. Let's also place the knife in the pouch to see if it works properly. Both seem to work very well, as you can see. Let's now adjust the length of our bracelet. It is not necessary to adjust the length of the bracelet precisely at this point, because the way we will braid our bracelet works regardless of the size of the bracelet. So we can adjust the length of the bracelet after we braid our bracelet. I built a simple paracord bracelet workboard so I could easily braid my bracelet, and I could show it to you on camera. We can braid our bracelet without using a workboard, but the process is easier if we use a workboard. To make the board I used a board and 2 screws. With our main weaving cord we are going to place the midpoint on the front of the core strand. And with the right side strand we are going to make an overhand loop behind the core strands. From there, with left strand we are going to form a bight and pass it through the overhand loop and over the core strands. Then we are going to close the overhand loop around the bight and firm up the knot. After that, we then form a bight the right strand and it's going to pass through the front of the previous bight and then go behind the core strands to the left side. Pull the left strand to then close the now previous bight around the new one. We are now back to the left side and again form a new bight, pass it through the back of the previous one and then over the front core strands. Pull the previous bight closed and then repeat the same pattern as before. So on the right side the bight always passes through the front of bight and then behind the core strands. And the left side, the bite always passes through the back of the previous bite and front of the core strands. So continue the pattern making your way down the core strands to form the bracelet. Always tighten both strands and the main part of the bracelet well. Follow the step-by-step process to learn how to weave a quick release bracelet. When you have made your way down, stop when the last knot of the front reaches the bottom. From there, the right cord simply passes through the bite and then pull that bite closed around the last strand. To finish on each side, we are going to tie overhand knots and pull tight. We need to bring the knot as close as possible to the body of the bracelet. Do the same on the left side. Pull tight and the bracelet is ready. Now from this point we will cut the excess cords, but be careful, before cutting the cords make sure that you have adjusted the bracelet correctly. Have tried it on your wrist and it fits without bothering you. Make sure that the bracelet size is correct and then cut off the excess cords. Let's put the bracelet on our wrist to see how it works. Actually, I didn't have any trouble putting it on my wrist. It was very easy, as you can see. So my friends, the bracelet looks very nice. I like it because it has a low profile, it is discreet and easy to carry. I also like it because we have fast access to the knife, which we can easily take it out of the sheath using only one hand. After use, we can place the knife back in the sheath very easily, also using only one hand. So let's see it one more time. Very easily to take off the knife. Also the knife, it stay in place as well. So my friends, this is my invention for today. A Swiss Army knife bracelet. Just in case. I think this is very handy idea, especially because it is a quick release bracelet. So in case we need a piece of rope, we can immediately release the bracelet in a second without wasting time and energy. Let's see how we can release the bracelet. So, to release the bracelet, simply pull the knot of the right side of the bracelet out of the loop, then grab the two strands and pull them outwards, and our bracelet is released very easily in a very short time, as you can see. Another advantage of this type of bracelet is that the core strand is independent of the bracelet. So even if we untie the bracelet, its size is not affected. So we can rebrand our bracelet on the core strands. So my friends, I hope to find the today's video useful. Until the next one, stay safe. Thanks for your support. Thanks for watching.